I'm Jake from the Iron Neck, and today we're going to take Carlisle through our phase 2 of our 3-phase shoulder rehab program. So we're going to start with an iso hold with a shoulder CAR, and a CAR stands for controlled articulation rotations about a joint. So Carlisle's going to bring his hands up into here. He's going to use this elbow as a reference point. He's going to look to fully flex the elbow joint. He's going to internally rotate, right, leading with the pinkies on the way down until he gets a nice big stretch through the backside, right, and then they're going to go up. So we're going to do 2 more just like that before we switch directions, right, flexion, internal rotation to external, and then an extension. So we'll go one more time. Extension, really emphasizing where the pinkies and the thumbs end up. So now he's going to go internal, turning the thumbs all the way down to the floor, flexion, external rotation, and then an extension. What we're getting out of this is the rear shoulder, right, the rear delt and the thoracic spine in here having to articulate very coordinated, trying to get as much internal and external, right, control of the big bone in the arm by using small musculature like teres minor, teres major, all the things in subscapularis and the bits and parts of the shoulder. So we're going to turn now, Carlisle, with the anchor point on his left. He's going to external, he's going to flex, internal, and extend. Yeah, really good. So we're going to do 2 more like that. And we'll switch directions. That's great, Carlisle. We'll do 1 more like that, really dumping it out all the way around. Right, now facing me, emphasizing heavily like keeping the chin down, keeping the rib cage down, and all the work is back here at the shoulder. Right, this is where all the coordination and the technique is coming from. Shoulders are really long on top, and that's going to be a lot of work behind the shoulder blade and around the back side of the shoulder. So we'll just do that 1 more. We'll switch directions, really pulling the thumbs in this time. Good. Once more, our shoulders down and back. This last direction now. You would see some of this action here at the shoulder blade. Right, you can see the shoulder blade moving and grooving in here, trying to create space for the arm to rotate. And we'll switch directions. So as Carlisle finishes this, he's going to face the anchor point for our next drill, which is a protraction and retraction with a supinated grip. So that means palms are going to be up again, right? And we're going to go scapular retraction. So it'd be very difficult in there, yeah. Right? So really swinging the shoulder blades away and bringing them back. As the shoulder blades start to get tired, he's going to want to drag things in. He's going to want to sort of hunker down with his lat, right, and sort of compensate. But the thumbs will always be the tattletales there. As long as the palms are up towards the ceiling, right, we're getting a pure supinated grip and really working on the bottom half of the scapula and this mid back, whereas last drill was more upper half. So we'll do once more like that. The next drill we have is a look left and a look right with a lateral raise. So Carlisle put the anchor point on his left. He's going to keep this arm out of the picture. And he's going to keep this nice and relaxed, and he's going to sort of look towards that relaxed shoulder. As he turns now towards the right side, he's going to turn and raise the hand up, and then he's going to shrug that shoulder blade in place there. So if you can come up above the shoulder height there, then we want to shrug and get the trap involved. And he's going to relax and turn and look. We'll go once more, and then we're going to switch directions. That's perfect, Carlisle. So he'll turn now all the way around. This side is now relaxed. This is now the working side. So he's going to turn towards the relaxed side, right, and then build tension up, and he raises us up. Phase 2 of our shoulder rehab program assumes that you've been out of the sling for a little while. You've gone to physical therapy, and now you're working on a few things on your own, once, twice, maybe 3 times a week. So we haven't loaded this yet for Carlisle. We're assuming this one was in a sling for a bit, right? And what we're trying to do is build neuromuscular coordination, right, and get into some ranges of motion that we haven't been in because we've been sort of tucked into the sling for a long time. Right? That's perfect. So he's going to face the anchor point. Our next drill is going to be a 360 spin with our iron neck, with our shoulder in extension. So we won't be able to get all the way around 360 degrees proper because of where the band and the anchor point is. What he's going to do is spin there, keeping the hand extended. Yeah, and we want the humerus, right, the big bone of the arm, vertical. So as we start to fatigue, right, this rib cage will want to come up and want to start to extend through our lower back. Have you seen with people pressing and reaching overhead that way? So rib cage stays down, you stay really long underneath and short on top. This may be the first time that your hand has been in full extension for months. And then we'll switch hands there, Carlisle. So now I've got the repaired side, right? So this side again, like our left and right with the lateral raise. This side's relaxed. This side is up. The shoulder blade is up into the ear. We're really long through the lat, but our rib cage is down. Really, really emphasizing separating the pieces there and using your arm independent of the rest of your body. Overhead positions can be really hard to maintain, especially if we haven't used our shoulder in a very long time. That's good, Carlisle. All right, so there we're going to relax. So our last drill in this rehab program is a diagonal with the iron neck on, with a shoulder sword drill. So what that's going to look like a bit is that palm is going to be down, right? We're going back into external rotation. I'm going to look down towards my sword. I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to externally rotate, right, and put it up this way. So as Carlisle looks down within that diagonal, and he's going to lead the way now with his pinky. As it hits here, he's going to turn the thumb over, and he's looking up, right? So we're getting diagonal action, right, through levator scapulae, through the stuff in the neck, and now through this opposite side shoulder blade. Down. As it hits shoulder level, we turn that hand over. That creates external rotation and creates a different part of the shoulder, right, doing the work. And again, we'll switch sides. So nothing loaded yet, right? Phase 2, we're just getting used to using both shoulder blades on an everyday basis. So ranges of motion may vary. You'll have one side that's better than the other. And the idea here is that we're creating tension through the shoulder blades, right? Bit of a stretch there, an internal. As it hits the shoulder, we're going external. Yeah. So that's our phase 2 of our 3-phase shoulder rehab program.